Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your reading for 9/13 through 9/20. Your first card is the Seven of Pentacles. This is a person who's achieved quite a bit in life, and now they sit back, they enjoy their success, they contemplate where they want to go next, and perhaps they are a little bit more charitable towards others because they've created the success that they have. The Three of Swords. So your heart's been broken. These cards are in the recent position. So you had faith in a certain relationship, in the growth of that relationship, and it didn't work out that way. And then now there's a little bit of why me? What did I do? Why do I always get hurt? And hopefully the cards will reveal that to you. Your next card is the Marriage card. That is the Two of Cups. So you're going someplace where in your life where there's a little bit more balance in the relationships. There's more love flowing. There's more generosity. Someone who really loves you for you. And then you can go back to creating the happy family, the great situation you've been trying to create. Your next card is the King of Swords. So when you're saying, why me? Why is this happening to me? Let's look to the King of Swords. The King of Swords is a very powerful man, a very determined man, but he carries that sword and he yields it. And swords cut and they can hurt people. So when you have the King of Swords, you have to be careful. Often in a reading for me, the King of Swords is an alcoholic or some sort of addict or just not a really nice person. I don't think that's what they're saying here. What I think the King of Swords is trying to tell you is take a gentler approach, cut down on the maybe the sarcasm. What are you cutting people with? What are you using that sword for? That's what you need to figure out, and you need to get rid of that aspect of your personality to bring people in that will love you for you and give you the happy family and give you the great relationship. So we've got to figure out how we're using that sword in the wrong way so that we can start doing things in the right way. And then once you do that, you have the Six of Wands. You emerge triumphant. People are cheering for you. They're going, yeah, let's go. This is great. So there's just an aspect of your personality that needs to change a little bit. This is the Four of Pentacles. And in its position in this reading, it's telling us that perhaps you're holding a little too tightly to everything. And you're not allowing the real you, and you're not allowing the money to flow because you're holding so tightly to it. Investments, charity. They always say if you give to charity, it comes back to you tenfold. So, and it does. Maybe what they don't explain very clearly is it comes back to you in not only monetary form, but it also comes back in admiration, people who care about you, people who are thankful for your generosity, and those are rewards in their own right. So, Justice. Then you'll feel like things are really going your way, that what you've been searching for and what you're looking for is now coming to you and is the answer to help you with whatever you need it to be. Let's see, is there a villain? So who or what holds you back from having this loving relationship that you're looking for? And I'm sorry, but I think for Gemini at this time, this is a love reading because these cards are very much about relationships and how they correlate with each other. The tarot has to tell a story. And the story here is that you were waiting for something, you thought you found it, they broke your heart. Now you can move on and find a real loving relationship and the happy family you're looking for. However, you need to look. You can't just blame the other person. You have to look at yourself and what you were using to cut with too. Do you have such a shield up that you can't allow people in? Are you hurting them without meaning to hurt them? Could it be your sense of humor didn't work with them? Could it be you were being too sarcastic? Any of those things. You need to figure that out. And then once you do, you're going to feel like you're emerging triumphant and things are going to start to go your way. So you will feel like you can be a little more generous and not the Four of Pentacles, this miserly Scrooge-like person. And then you have justice, and the rewards that come with being kind and generous will be yours. Do we have a villain in this situation? Who's our villain? The Four of Swords, focusing on the past instead of the future. So let the past go, let that go, and focus on your future. There's more gold cups, more cups overflowing coming in your direction. The Ten of Wands, feeling like you're carrying the burden all by yourself and it's not working out for you. But you can have the partners, the lovers that you want in your life as soon as you do some self-reflection right here and figure out what it is. It's easy to figure out what the other person did wrong. It's always harder for us to figure out what we did wrong. And then the hardest part is for us to accept what we did wrong and then be willing to correct that and move forward. The Three of Pentacles. So now's the time to figure it out and hone your skills and make it move forward so that you can move forward, not it can move forward, but you. And the Moon. So again, this goes back to the King of Swords. The moon, everything looks incredibly beautiful in the moonlight. It just is such a softening, kind light. But there are shadows there. And the moon is telling you to look into the shadows and figure out what you really want to shine the moonlight on, what you want to improve, how you want to fix that and make the world flow for you. The King of Pentacles. This is a very successful businessman who strategizes, who thinks things through, who has a plan and he sticks to it. So in these cards, the plan is to figure out what it is that is causing other people hurt, because you know how the other person hurt you. Now you have to figure out why they did what they did. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So the King of Pentacles is you sitting down and getting a strategy and a plan and figuring out how to move forward with that so that you can ride triumphant and get these two things that you really, really want. You can't rely on other people to bring this to you, and you can't rely on other people to fulfill you. You have to fulfill yourself. You have to create yourself in the image that you want people to see, and then you will have the world at your feet. So it's time to look a little bit deeper, Gemini. Okay, let's go here. The Five of Swords. Well, that goes right back to the King of Swords. This is kind of the I won, haha, you're not the competition anymore, ha ha ha, that kind of thing. And it's also thinking that the wrong person is the competition, competing with all the wrong people and not seeing the goodness and the kindness in those people. So it really is time for you to move forward. It's really time for self-reflection because something really great is coming and you don't want it to pass you by because you haven't made the changes necessary to bring this great love. I believe that's what it is. It's a great love to you. I surrender to the power of prayer and devotion. So if you're having trouble figuring out where you're going or what's the problem, and it's not really a problem, it's your personality. And, everyone has good and bad in their personality. But if you're having problems figuring it out, allow your intuition to guide you. Say your prayers, meditate, devote yourself to a new practice, and figure out just what it is that is slowing you down, or what you think is slowing you down. Geminis have such a beautiful personality, but Gemini also has the quote unquote evil twin. So is your evil twin coming out a little too often? Is that the problem here? And it's not really evil. Please don't take that too personally. It's just we all have two sides to our personality. Those born under the sign of Gemini have the ability to bring either or side out at any given time. So maybe that's what you need to look at. A tall tale. Again, goes right back to this card, this pile of cards. What are you telling yourself that isn't quite true? Why are you not seeing all sides of the situation, so that when you make a decision or when you decide to make a change, you're making the right change? So don't tell yourself stories. Look deep. Accept what's in there deeply. And put the less than nice twin back to bed. Let him go back to sleep. And bring out that shining, witty personality that Gemini has. Gemini is often the life of the party. In order to stay the life of the party, they have to do it with kindness and compassion. There's a land between. There really is. So two sides of the Gemini personality, the twins. What's right in between? What's the middle ground? What's the balance? That's what you're looking for here. You're protecting yourself because you've been hurt before. And in that process, you're losing, or just missing, I should say, all the right people that you want into your life. So now would be the time to make that change. Let's see who your Ascended Master is. An Ascended, Master for Gemini. Jesus, open your heart to love. So put the shield down and open your heart and allow love to flow in. All kinds of love, not just the love of family and friends, but romantic love, all kinds of love. You can do this. You have that ability. Guardian angel, manage your stress. Is this what's causing you to say and do things that maybe aren't in your best interest? Are you so stressed? So now is the time to balance your stress. Take a run, take a walk, go out in nature, meditate, pray, all of those things. I forgot to take these 3 cards down. So is this the opportunity? Are the cards giving you an opportunity this week to really look deep and to get in touch with yourself and to figure out what it is that you're using to block or protect yourself? I think that's what you need to do here, is self-reflection. And I think you're really going to be happy when you do, because there's nothing but love in these cards and the world at your feet, and riding triumphant into the future if you just figure that out. There's 2 sides to, there's actually 3 sides to every story. Their side, your side, and then the actual truth. So maybe that's what you need to look at, is all sides. Infinite potential. You have the infinite potential with your great, bubbly, cheerful personality to bring in plenty of love and plenty of kindness and other people that really want to spend time with you. So you're going to have to open up. You're going to have to let, some of this pain fall by the wayside, um, so you can move forward and you can have what you want. Archangel Michael, your personal atmosphere. This is exactly what we're talking about. You just cannot make this up, because we're talking about what your atmosphere is putting out to other people and how you can improve. You don't need to improve at all. Trust me. I'm not saying you're a bad person. I'm just saying there's something you're doing to protect yourself, and it's driving people away from you. And that's what you're trying to get away from. So what archangels can we find to help you? What archangels can we find to help and guide you? Okay, 3 archangels, please. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you got Archangel Metatron. His aura is kind of a watermelon color, and watermelon tourmaline is his stone. I maintain the Book of Life as a scribe. I lived on Earth too, so I can bring great understanding of how we can work here for you. I take under my wing all the children with great gifts or problems to bear, and work with those who will treat them to seek natural methods of care. So you can call for Metatron's help with children's issues, ADHD, spiritually gifted children. You can also call on him for record keeping and organization, but most importantly for spiritual understanding of yourself. So feel free to call on Archangel Metatron. You do have to ask the angels for help. They don't just come to you. Archangel Uriel is kind of a brownish gold, which is why his stone is tiger's eye. I can offer a wider perspective of the situations you face. There is a deeper truth to know for all the human race. For all the natural disasters the elements bring to bear, call on me to heal or avert through Earth's changes. I'll be there. He can help with the wider perspective, which is what we're looking for here. This is exactly what all these cards are talking about, giving you a wider perspective. Weather issues, natural disasters, climate, and Earth change. So you can call on Uriel and get that perspective that you need, that this reading is asking you to get. Archangel Michael, I am known as the protector angel, as I'll always come to your side to ward off fears or energies. From me they cannot hide. Those who walk their spirit path can call for courage and direction I offer to you. Your loved ones and things, my sword and cloak of protection. Sujolite. Archangel Michael has kind of a purple cobalt blue aura. It's really beautiful, and when you see it, you'll know it's a combination of the deepest purples and the cobalt blues. It's really lovely. He'll help you with fears and vulnerabilities in your self-esteem, which is what we're looking at right here. Perfect. Life purpose, courage, direction, cleaning, protection, and motivation. So let's trust Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, and Archangel Metatron, and let's feel free to call on them for whatever we need. All right, let's get you one last angel card. You're moving into a great place for love and solid relationships. You just need to do a little bit of work on yourself first. Well, no angel falling out. You just got the 3 most powerful ones? Okay. Bethany, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or pedicure. Take care of yourself so that you can take care of others. Work with Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, and Archangel Uriel to figure out just which way you want to move forward in life and how you want to move forward so that you can bring this love and this happy family into your life just as you wish. Thank you, Gemini. Have a great week.